This video will be about the most common posture mistakes that we women do and how to correct them. I will not only demonstrate to you what kind of mistakes we are doing that are really destroying our appearance, our confidence and our health, but I will also show you how to fix those common posture mistakes with effective and easy to do exercises. So let's start with the most common posture mistake, number 1. The forward head posture. So this is when your head basically sticks out in front of your body, which can really cause neck pain and strain. But it also makes you appear very unattractive. It doesn't really fit, but still, this is the most common mistake that most of us are doing and we are not even aware of that. To correct this, try to keep your head over your shoulders and tuck your chin in slightly. And that's the point here. So what many women do instead is that they tear their chin up like that and they think that this is a good posture, but actually it's not. You have, of course, to be upright and to have your head aligned with your shoulders, but you also have to tuck in your chin, because only then your head will sit in the right position and you will avoid neck pain and neck strain. So a good exercise for that is the basic neck stretch, also called chin tuck or advanced chin tuck, standing against the wall. So first, stand with your shoulders, head and back flat against a wall. Tuck your chin in. Hold for a few seconds. Then return to a normal chin position and repeat. From the same starting position, put both arms up against the wall, palms out. Move your arms up and down against the wall. So this is more advanced. You can do either the one or the other. Common posture mistake number 2, rounded shoulders. So this is when your shoulders basically roll forward, which can cause back pain and makes your posture look very, very bad. To correct this, pull your shoulders back and down and also engage your shoulder blades. A good exercise to fix this problem, the shoulder blade squeeze. So this exercise helps to strengthen the muscles between your shoulder blades, which can help improve your posture. To do this exercise, sit up tall in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, hold for a few seconds and then release. Repeat this exercise for 10 to 20 repetitions. You will really notice that this exercise and also the other ones are quite exhausting, and you will also probably experience a little bit of muscle pain afterwards, but that only tells you that it works. Most common posture mistake number 3, the slouched back. So a slouched back, meaning a rounded back, we often see that in older people, will not only make you appear older, sad or insecure, but it will also make your breasts look smaller. Because we are, of course, with a rounded back, hiding our breasts and our chest goes inwards and this whole area is just contracting. And it will never ever look good to have a slouched back. What happens, of course, is that due to our lifestyle, our sitting, our looking at the phone lifestyle, we tend to always look down, and that's why we also tend to round our shoulders and slouch our backs. And this happens much more often than the opposite. And that's why we really have to work against it to improve this and to improve our posture and fix that problem. By the way, tell me in the comments which one of those posture mistakes is of a challenge for you personally, because for me, I have to say that almost all of them are really a problem from time to time, and especially the rounded back, because I have a rounded back naturally due to my light scoliosis, so the round and S shape in the spine. But even if you have a perfectly aligned and symmetrical spine, the round back is still a problem, as I said, due to our lifestyle and the lack of exercise or movement. So a good exercise to fix that problem is the chest stretch. This stretch helps to open up the chest and improve posture. To do this stretch, stand up tall with your feet shoulder width apart. Clasp your hands behind your back and lift your arms up and back, stretching your chest. Hold this stretch for 30 seconds to a minute. We are doing this movement and this stretch every time for the warm-up or sometimes cool down after our belly dance training. So it is a very common stretch, but and a very easy one, and it's very effective. Most common posture mistake number 4, the flat back or sway back. I mean, it is basically the same problem in 2 ways. So some women have the flat back problem and other women have the sway back problem. So flat back, this is when your back is too straight, which usually causes lower back pain. To correct this, you have to engage your core muscles and maintain a slightly natural curve in your lower back. The opposite, or the other side of the coin, the sway back, is when your lower back curves too much. This is a problem that I have. And this can also cause lower back pain. And to correct this, you have to do the same, engaging your core muscles and maintain a slightly natural curve in the lower back, but less than you usually have. The best and easiest exercise for that, and it's also one of my favorite because it's so relaxing, is the cow-cat stretch. I'm sure you have heard about it because it's so common, yet we don't do it enough. So this stretch helps to improve the flexibility in your spine and helps to improve the posture. To do this stretch, start on your hands and knees with a neutral spine. Inhale as you round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest and tucking your tailbone under. So this is called the cat position. Exhale as you arch your back, looking up at the ceiling and sticking your tailbone out. That's the cow position. Repeat the stretch for 10 to 20 repetitions. Here I have to say that although this is how it is written in the textbooks, so inhale as you round your spine and exhale as you arch your back. In belly dance, we are doing the opposite. We inhale as we arch our back and exhale when we round our spine. We are doing this in a rather Pilates way, where you always have to tuck in your belly and exhaling. Actually, I don't know which one is the better way. I think it's not that important. More important is that you really try to do the stretch and round your back as much as you can, so that you really get the most out of the actual stretch. Usually 10 to 20 repetitions will be enough. Mistake number 5, the pelvic tilt. So this is when your pelvis tilts too much forwards or too much backwards, which can cause, again, lower back pain, but it also doesn't look very nice. For example, I tend to stand, or in the past, I tended to stand in the so-called cowboy position. That means with the pelvis tilted too much to the front, with a sway back, and this not only puts out your belly and makes your belly look much bigger, but it also doesn't look feminine. And the opposite of that is the duck position. This is basically when the pelvis is tilted too much to the back and you have also, and you are standing like, you know, like this, like a duck, and it's also not beautiful. So to correct this, try to keep your core muscles engaged. You really have to exercise your core and your belly. And by engaging your core muscles and maintaining good posture, you will be able to hold your pelvis in a neutral position. And the more you practice that, the better. And one of the best exercises you can do at home is the plank. And the plank is also a very known exercise for almost everything. It's basically for the whole body. It will make your belly flatter, and I will show you that here in case you don't know what a plank is. It is actually quite easy, but in the beginning it is very, very exhausting. So planking helps to strengthen the muscles in your core, back and shoulders. To do a plank, start in a push-up position with your hands shoulder width apart. Hold this position for 30 seconds to a minute. And if you can also hold it longer. But make sure to keep your body straight and your core engaged. So the worst is if you release the muscles of your belly, of your core, and you just hang there. It's important to note that these are all general tips and that everybody's body is different. But despite of the difficulties and individualities of our bodies, we can still try to make the best out of it and to exercise, and of course within your abilities. You shouldn't have any pain when doing the exercises, and also you should warm up before. So just do some jumping jacks or move a little bit or dance a little bit around so that you are not totally cold when starting. You can achieve a better posture and a more attractive appearance by constantly practicing and correcting. You simply need to be more aware of how you position yourself. You can of course also do yoga or Pilates or dance. Those are all excellent sports to improve your posture and make you appear much more feminine and attractive and confident. And I hope that with this video I gave you some solutions and that you will practice with me in the future with this video or without, but I'm sure it will benefit you on the long run. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that. And also click the notification bell so that you don't miss when I upload a new video. Bye bye!